right. So as we're talking about reinventing ourselves, part of it's the excuses. Oh, Ellen, I'd reinvent myself, but oh, my life is so hard. I'm under so much pressure. My job's so hard. My family's so hard. Everyone's mean to me. I hate the world. I'm sick. I'm this. I'm miserable. If we take the excuses and we put them right over here and we say, I'm going to pick something little and different and see how that goes. I think that some of you might want to try eating a fruit or a vegetables. It might be a little bit of a shock to your system. Your system might go, what the heck is that? But I think that would be a good word. Or keeping a really good log. Just say, for this week I'm going to get an A+ on the log. I am giving grades. You never know when you're going to get it, so don't get too complacent. All right, here's 5 steps to creating a better you. You know how I love the steps, the steps. Are you excited about a healthy lifestyle? There's some people who are not excited about it. They dread it, they feel deprived, and they haven't even lost 1 pound, and they're going, I hate being on a diet. You're not on a diet. We're not on a diet. Also, look at Shay. I think she was excited about her new life. Jean, excited. Judy, excited. Bob and me, excited. I can wear clothes now that I go to my closet, everything fits me. I don't have the 32s, 30s, 28s, 26s, 24s, 22s. I had a sale, I told you, I sold everything for $1 and I made $777. I had every item of clothing I ever had because what if I needed it? What if I would have brought it in, but this whole room would have been filled with it. My sister gave them all to me, just so you don't think I spent money on them. She's the one who's a clothes horse. But how do we do sustained change? Because I said I ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I still do. I don't snack. Now somebody might say, well, I saw you at a wedding. I don't go to a lot of weddings. If I go to a wedding, I'll have 2 beers and a piece of cake or whatever. Don't judge me. I've lost 140 pounds. And you know what else? I'm not the food police. If I saw you at a graduation party and you had a hot dog with sauerkraut and a hot fudge sundae on the side, I wouldn't say a word. I'd circle it on your log. But I wouldn't say a word. Just remember that. So, how do we do sustained change? You do it every day. You say, you know what, I made it through the whole week and I didn't have any candy. There's people in here who says, well, I've got to have a couple pieces of dark chocolate every day. The doctor says it's good for me. Yeah, he does? Does he say it's good for you to be 70 pounds overweight? I don't think so. I think we mix those messages up sometimes. We need to say, I'm going to lose 10 pounds and then on Thursday night I'm going to go home and eat a whole candy bar as my reward. Odds are, once you lose the 10 pounds, you're like, well, maybe I'll wait a week for that candy bar. You get addicted to the success. Now, I'm going to announce this to the whole world. We did so good until last week. Last week, we had a loss in the group, and we're not mentally well, this group. You know why? You know why? Because we turned to food. You know, we said, oh my gosh, we lost somebody we loved. We gained so much weight last week. We're still over 2,000 pounds. We have 2,018. But we gained like 100 pounds last week. I mean, there's some people that were gaining 6, 7, 8 pounds in a week. Now, how do you do that? You eat a ton of salt. You eat a ton of things that aren't good for you. And then you say, well, that's okay. The next week, I'll try really hard. You know how hard it is to lose the 7 pounds you gained in 1 week? The next week, you might lose 3 or 4. Just with the water weight, but your body's going, what are you doing to me? We need to say, in order to give tribute to someone that we might have lost, let's lose that 800 pounds. If everyone loses 10 pounds, 10 pounds, we'll have the greatest session ever. We do have a few people that are very close to that. Okay, so we got to focus on what we want, and here's, I think, the biggest thing. Resolve the inner conflicts. Is your husband going to be any nicer to you if you weigh 200 versus 150? Take him out of the equation. Is your job going to be any better if you weigh 250 or 198? Take it out of the equation. The only thing you need to focus on as far as your weight goes, is 500 less calories a day. The time goes by, 2.5 years. We started 2.5 years ago, you guys. And some people go, well, Ellen, you know, it was easy for you to lose the weight. Look at, you lost it, you kept it off. I wouldn't use the E word. I would say I focused and I had sustained change. And I was trying to deal with my psychology, because I'm kind of nuts. I admit it. I'm anxious and worried, and I was always eating because I was worried, what if the other shoe drops? And then it finally dawned on me, the other shoe's going to drop no matter what. If it drops, it drops. Jesus, I trust in you. The bag of chips, I don't trust in you. Jesus, chips, no. Okay, sustain change, small wins. And I like this I rock file. Fill a whole file with things that people say that are nice to you. So if anyone wants to send me nice emails and say really nice things about me, I'll print it out and put it in my I rock file. And then I'll send it right back to you. I'll say, I rock, you really rock. We need to compliment each other. And I think that we do in this group. Okay, how are we doing, Bob?
6 minutes.
All right, let's stop on that one.